Good morning. Welcome to my word for the day. I'm Lee Watson. I am a business advisor. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an adventurer, and I like really good thoughts and words. And I have a great one for you today. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. The word today comes from uh, the Virtues Project deck of cards that I have. You'll see them up in a second behind me. This is a set of 100 good words. These are really good words, and there's the Virtues Project. This is a great organization. They've been around for a long time, over 30 years. They're international. They're in over 100 countries. And the word I picked today is humility. Humility. What a great word. You know, it's sometimes confused with humiliation or somehow associated with it sometimes, but humility is nothing like humiliation. Humility takes some strength. It takes some courage to be humble. And the fruits of that, of course, are, you are an approachable person. You're not self-centered or self-important. You're down to earth, approachable. These are traits that people with humility have, and they tend to be leaders with inner peace, wisdom. These are people who, well, I want to be like. I can tell you that. Being a humble person means that when somebody else has a great success, you're happy for them and you learn from them. That's a good thing to do. You leave out the jealousy and the envy and all that kind of stuff. There's no need for that. Humility says, hey, good job. Awesome. I got something to learn from you. And what a great way to be. So I hope you enjoy that. I want to thank our sponsors behind us, me, and thank all of the sponsors. If you need any services that you see behind me, you can ask me about them, or you can simply contact them directly. Also, I want to remind you that there's a scrolling thing down at the bottom here, and that is how to contact me for a call. I've got a call today with someone who took advantage of that. If you go to businessbeyondnumbers.com/contact, you can schedule a 15-minute free call with me. Talk about whatever you want, whether it's business related or virtues or good thoughts and words or anything. This is a chance for you to just spend a few minutes with me, and I'm happy to talk about, especially the things that I know a little bit about. So if you want to talk about good words, if you want to talk about business concepts, I've been in business for my entire adult life, and I wouldn't have it any other way. In fact, I'm probably not employable at this point, but that's just because I'm used to the roller coaster of self-employment, and it can be a roller coaster. There's good times, bad times. The economy changes, have an effect. I mean, everything affects small businesses, and it just becomes a lifestyle for many of us. So hope you take advantage of that free call thing right there. Okay, let's move on with humility here. It's a great thought. Humility is being modest, humble, and unpretentious. Good words. We consider others' views and needs as important as our own. We willingly serve others and accept help when we need it. That can be a really tough one. When we need help, we need to ask for it. And when we ask for help from others, be grateful for that. Be grateful for that. Take the help when you need it. Let's see. When we cause hurt, we have the humility to admit it and make amends. We accept the lessons life brings, knowing that mistakes are often our best teachers. Yeah. Humility is not humiliation. I think we talked a little bit about that. Humiliation is a negative experience that includes shame and embarrassment and things like that. That's not humility. And uh, humility does not come with those traits of shame and embarrassment. So I don't know why they're such similar words, but they're very different thoughts. They do both include something about understanding our own personal limits, but there's nothing to be shamed about there if you're humble. It just means that you appreciate your limits and you appreciate what others can do. So, yeah, totally different words. We do not shame ourselves or others with the illusions that we are meant to be perfect. Nobody is perfect. There are people who are better at what it is that they do than you are and that I am. That happens. I mean, there are some people who are just awesome at what they do. And while maybe we all strive to be that good, if we're serving other people, we're serving them with humility and we're serving them with the best of our abilities. That's what we can do. That's our thing, and that's good enough. Okay, we give our very best and trust that it's enough. Yes, humility reminds us to be thankful for our success rather than boastful. We don't need to boast about our success. No. There's a quote on the back side of this card, and it's a good quote. It says, "I long to accomplish great and noble tasks, but it is my chief duty to accomplish humble tasks as though they were great and noble." That's a quote from Helen Keller. Okay, so if you're just joining us, our word today is humility. It's a great word. It's a great thought, great idea, and a great thing to incorporate into your life. So keep this in mind. So what does the practice of humility look like? I value others' thoughts and feelings. I'm willing to give and receive help. I'm a work in progress. We all are. I admit mistakes and learn from them. Sometimes it's tough to be humble enough to admit your mistakes and learn from them, but it's the right thing to do. And other people appreciate that. I'm resilient, not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm grateful for my gifts, and I do have some gifts, and I'm thankful and grateful every day for those gifts. And I'm thankful and grateful for so many things every day. Okay. So I'm thankful for the gift of humility. It is my greatest teacher. What a great teacher humility is. So think about this today. When you have some time to actually think or meditate, consider spending some time with humility. Learn about it, read about it, find out why it's so important. It is one of the greatest virtues, in my opinion. And I think if you can really embrace it, I think you'll find that too. I know I'm working at it, just like so many of these other words. I'm working to incorporate them, and humility just happens to be one of my favorites. I have plenty of work to do. You know, we have moments when we think maybe we're the center of the universe. We're not. Humility is something to be appreciated in others and in ourselves. Okay, well, that's about all the time I have today for my word for the day. I want to remind you to do something really nice for somebody else today. I want to remind you to check out some of our sponsors and things like that. There's the Virtues Project again. I want to remind you that there's this is a difficult and dark time in many parts of the world. And so if we have the opportunity to be a light in our world, whatever, some people have a very large sphere of influence. Some people don't. Some of us just need to concentrate on whoever it is that we can get to listen and provide them with good information, good services. That's an important thing to do. That way we can be that light in the world, in the challenging world. So think about that. Think about being the peace and love and joy and friendliness and humility that people need to see. It makes a difference. I know it makes a difference, and I hope you'll do that. Learn from it. Spread good things. It's an awesome thing to do. All right. Well, I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate our sponsors. I appreciate life today. So remember that your attitude is your responsibility. So make it good. And when you make your attitude good, you also make your day good. And that's a good thing to do. Okay. I will see you soon. Make this a great day. Bye-bye.